Wow, this looks real bright. Okay, this looks like a little bit better. My face in the frame. What's up guys, Yannick Reed here. Today I have the DJI Osmo Pocket in hand. I just caught this. This is the case. And this is fresh. You know, I got this thing because I feel like it will help me to vlog a little more, make the vlogs a little bit more easier. So really what I'm doing right now is a review-ish. This is kind of like a very average vlog that's gonna happen today, and I'm just bringing the DJI Osmo with me. So we're both learning. This is a learning vlog. I have no idea how this thing works. I just enabled face tracking with it, and we're shooting 1080p at 24 frames per second, and I think my face is being tracked. I can see it right here. We're going on the road to do a couple stuff. There's no mic attached, just raw stuff. We're learning as we go. Let's go. The DJI Osmo Pocket is DJI's latest offering in terms of small gimbals. I copped it because, you know, I wanted a really tiny camera that I could trust to do more vlogging with. And I'm driving and vlogging right now, which is probably the worst thing to do. I don't really like to bore people with a lot of technical information, so you know, this is me literally just putting it through its paces in the most real way possible. I haven't even read the manual properly. I've just watched a bunch of videos about how to use it, so I'm still learning these menus. For the most part, in terms of intuitiveness, on a scale of about 1 to 10 thus far, I'd give it like a 6.5. Menus kind of jumbled still.
Sticking to the real like it's Velcro. What other country can you say I'm loud?
I record? Yeah. Big up man's like Travis behind the DJI Osmo Pocket right now. He is helping me with some to-do stuff today. Thus far, I think the most impressive aspect about the camera in itself is its size. So we're here at Andrews right now. We're supposed to do a talk. Calling someone now. St. Andrews High School for Andrew High School for girls. The children are for the talk. Bear stars, freedom stars. Stars that teach art, females and shit. You see them money? That's rich. No, money here, Ryan, rich, vlog, rich.
Do I get to be the vlog thumbnail?
Females also rich.
Blessings.
What's up everybody? Yeah, my name is Yannick Reed. I am a photographer / videographer. One thing I guess you guys would know about is I am terrified of heights. I do not know what is happening right now. Apparently we want us to burst balloons under our asses. Quiet. Imagine, practice good photography to come and bust balloons at school.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go.
Separating business from friendship can be complicated sometimes because you'll have people around you that recognize that you have talent, but not necessarily engage in a business format where they say, alright, this is how I'm going to pay you, or how much would you want for this? And that's kind of the culture that we live in, where, you know, everybody really wants a piece of some form of creativity or creative skill, and if they know that you're not going to ask for pay, they'll just take it from you, unfortunately. So a lot of it is business skills that apply even if you work in like a 9 to 5, they apply in a creative business. If somebody comes to Rushcam and say, Rushcam, we need a lawyer or whatever, it's not that. You go and take up and say, alright, sure, I'm just going to get you out of prison. Don't really work like that. So sometimes it might be intimidating in saying, yeah, you want the work, you say, yeah, alright, cool. But this is a thing to say, okay, alright, you're interested in a portrait? Well, here's what I can do for you, and this is how much I think it will cost. And some people will be, oh, but I thought you could do it for free. And you say, well, I'm not really in the position right now. Or, an easy way, something that people cannot challenge you, say, boy, you know, I can't afford to do it for free. Because to do something for somebody for free comes at a cost. And somebody can't really argue that's it. That's just the short version of it.
Hey guys, can I take one picture?
I'm a fan. She's so cool.
I'm such a good fan. You're
I just left St. Andrew High School for Girls. Did a panel discussion with some other creatives, and it was really dope. You know, I really like that school because the girls there, they are so well mannered. That school encourages them to be so well spoken and so direct. And every time I go there, I just love interacting with them because them really make me feel like the information where I have is valuable to them. And yeah, it was really good. My third time at Andrews in the last 3 months. So big up St. Andrew High School for Girls. I want to boom out right now in the traffic. Big up Travis. Okay, so impressions. I realized we went through this whole vlog and you guys didn't even see the Osmo Pocket. This is it, and this is it inside its case. Let me get it out of the case. So this is the Osmo Pocket. This is how small it is. Now this is it off. Turning on. Real quick, real awesome. Yeah, so the point of this is to have a really tiny, very portable, pocketable little gimbal. And I'm just gonna tell you like about how I felt about it, using it, and having Travis use it for the vlog today. As you can see, the main issue that I was seeing with it, you could see that a lot of the shots were over the top. And I think the quick summary to say about that is that this camera is not a camera you can just pick up the first time and everything is set for you. Not to say that it's hard to use, but I've had 10 years of experience using cameras, and this is definitely a camera when I picked it up, I still felt a little bit of, I don't know what's going on. There is a learning curve to this. I don't want to say anything too final about the camera because it really looks like I need to sit down and go through all the menus and test out everything. In terms of the face tracking, it looks like if the face tracking isn't locked in good, it's kind of gonna, you know, kind of veer upward. There's a specific type of control that has to do with touching the screen itself. Handling is very important. You see, I can turn it by just turning my hand, and you see the gimbal kind of moving, versus actually doing like a sweeping motion might have a weird kind of effect. And on the screen itself, there is a little slider that lets it tilt the camera up and tilt it back down. I think you kind of have to plan out your shots. This is not like a lot like this camera where you can kind of just put it up and point it and you're seeing everything and you're controlling everything. I think you have to be a little bit more deliberate with this camera. The footage coming out of it, I kind of match it up to kind of something like a sensor, like a drone sensor or a phone sensor. I'm pretty happy with it. I like that there's an option to kind of get like a flat mode. I do like the battery life. It can get a bit hot. It was at 100 when I left the house. Now it's still at like 71%. The whole day pretty much kind of used 30%, but there was a weird thing one time where it was saying the battery was 0, but I figured that it was getting hot, and Jamaica is a hotter climate than where most people are using these things. So truth be told, first impressions, I like it. The first impressions is telling me to go and sit and read the manual and come back. You saw like what it kind of is like to use this. If you have no idea to use it, I have to learn it so I can teach people. If I need to hand this off to someone to get some BTS for me, I was just like, all right, here's what you do. You hold it, you press to do the focus or whatever. I think after I learn some more about this camera and test it out a little bit more and see how it is to have other people use it, then I'll come back and do a review about it. But until then, I'll kind of just leave it at like light impressions. But let's not ramble on. If you made it to the end of this vlog, I really appreciate you. We're trying to just do some more vlogs, even if they're short, for 2019, and we're just gonna turn up the scheme. So enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget to bless up yourself.